Namaste, everyone. Welcome to today's yoga session. Let's all start today's class by sitting comfortably on a mat, either in Sukhasana, Vajrasana. Let's take few moments to bring our awareness within ourselves, gently closing our eyes, observing our natural breath, and making a resolve to avoid all external distractions and keep our focus completely within the changes or practices for the body along with our breath. Keeping our eyes closed, let's join our hands at the heart center. As we exhale, let's chant a long Omkara or the Om sound 3 times, followed by the starting prayer. Let's all take a deep breath. Inhale. Inhale. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay your respects to the divine and all the yoga masters who have given us this precious knowledge. Slightly inhale and come back to the center. Release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, rub, rub. And once it's warm, cup it over your eyes. Massage it over your facial muscles and neck muscles. With a few blinks looking at your palm, open your eyes. With this, we are ready to start today's session. Let's all stand on the mat for some warm-up practices. Let's start with some breathing practices. Let's bring our hands joined together in front of us. As we inhale, extend them as sidewards as you can. Open up your chest. As you exhale, bring it back together. Let's make sure that our movements are rhythmic to our breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 5. This greatly improves our lung capacity. Now gradually slow down the practice. Exhale, relax your hands. Next, crisscross your fingers and turn your palm away from you. Stretch them forward at shoulder level. As you inhale, extend them forward. As you exhale, bring your hands back to the heart center. Let's do a count of 10. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now let's bring our attention to the stretch that's happening on our arms, right from the tip of our fingers, our wrist joints, all the way until our shoulder joint. Now let's do the same slightly at a higher angle above our head. Slightly raise your hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now let's do the same at our hands stretched above our head. This time, let's make ourselves taller by standing on the tip of our toes. Inhale. Exhale as you bring your hand back. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do for a count of 10. And let's bring our attention to the stretch happening right from the tip of our fingers, our wrist joints, our elbow joints, shoulder joints, chest, waist muscles, all the way until the tip of our toes. Gradually slow down the practice. Exhale, relax. Next, let's go for some neck rotation. Make sure that your eyes are open during this practice. Turn your neck all the way to the left, all the way up where you're able to see your ceiling. Inhale. Turn your neck to the right and then touch your chin to your chest. Exhale. This forms one rotation. Let's do 5 in each direction. Make sure that your eyes are open during the practice. Inhale as you see the ceiling, or you exhale as your chin touches your chest. 3, 4, 5. Now reverse. Now bring your attention to the stretch all along the neck muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back to the center. Observe any changes around your neck muscles. Next, let's do some shoulder rotation. Let's bring the tip of our fingers on our shoulders. Lift your elbows all the way high up and outwards. Open up your chest. Inhale. Exhale as you join your elbows together in front of you, forming one rotation. Let's do 5 in each direction. Inhale as you extend your arms, elbows outward. Exhale as you bring it together. 3. Lift your elbows as much as you can. 5. Now reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now slow down the practice and release your hands. Bring your attention to the shoulder joints for a moment to observe any changes. Next, let's go for some hip rotation. Let's place our hands on our hips. And as you inhale, bring your hips all the way forward. As you exhale, take them back in a circular motion. Inhale as you bring your hips forward. Exhale as it goes back. Bring your attention to any changes around your hip joints. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Now let's reverse the direction. Inhale and exhale. Gradually slow down the practice and come back to the center. Release your hands, bring your attention to the hip joint to observe any changes. Next, let's go for some spinal twist practice. Make sure that there is some distance between your feet. Bring your hands at the heart center, fingers facing each other. As you inhale, extend your right arm as back as you can, twisting your abdominal muscles. As you exhale, do the same on the other side. Extend your left hand as much as possible. Your feet does not move. It's firmly on the mat. Your upper body experiences a twisting action in your chest muscles, your abdominal muscles, upper back, lower back. Let's bring our attention to all the changes. You can do this at your own pace. Make sure that your breathing is rhythmic to your practice. Now gradually slow down the practice. Let's come back to the center. Release your hands. Take few moments to bring your attention to your upper back, lower back, your chest and abdominal muscles, your shoulder joints. Excellent. Now, let's walk around and using the tip of your toes and come and join back at the mat. Let's start the practice. Stand on the tip of your toes and slowly, cautiously walk around the room you are in. Once you are back to the mat, let's reverse the direction. Be cautious about the objects around the room when you're walking reverse. And once you're back to the mat, let's do the same, walking on the tip of our heels. Make sure that your toes are above, not touching the ground. Once you come back to the mat, reverse your direction. Excellent. Great. Now let's go for some next practice. Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Let's start by raising our right hand at shoulder level. Flip your palm to face upward. Inhale. Raise your hands all the way up. Exhale. Laterally bend towards your left. Do not bend forward. Do not bend. Just laterally. Normal breathing. Make sure that your elbows are straight. Bring your attention to the stretch right from the tip of your fingers, your wrist joints, your elbows, your chest, your abdominal muscles, all the way until the tip of your toes. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your hands, flip your palm to face upwards and relax. You might feel a slight tingling sensation from the stretch, which is completely okay and normal. Let's do the same on the other side. Raise your left hand sideways. Flip your palm to face upward. Inhale, raise your hands all the way up, where your biceps are touching your ears. Stretch them upward as though someone is pulling you from the top. Stretch them as much as possible. Exhale and laterally bend towards your right. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to the stretch. Right from the tip of your fingers, your wrist joints, your arm muscles, elbow joints, shoulder joints, until the tip of your toes. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your hands. At shoulder level, flip your palm to face downwards and relax. Take few moments to observe any changes on the left side of the body. Excellent. Now let's go to the next asana. Let's start by spreading our legs 2 to 3 feet apart. Turn your right foot to face right side. Right foot faces right side. Inhale, raise both your hands sideways. Turn your neck towards your right. Look to your right. Whenever you're ready, exhale, bend your knee. Where your thighs are parallel to the mat, you can do this as much as your body allows you to. Virabhadrasana. Variation 2. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your toes, your feet, your calf muscles, knees, all the way until the tip of your fingers. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, turn your neck forward. Relax your hands. Turn your foot forward and then join your legs back together. This strengthens the back muscles, the abdominal muscles. It strengthens and tones the body. It also is helpful in preparing for meditation as it brings our focus or unifies the focus to a point. It helps the practitioner to improve their concentration as well as the physique of the body and tightens the muscles where it is kind of loose. Let's do the same on the other side. Spread your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Turn your left foot to face left. For those with knee issues, do this with caution and listen to your body. Do as much as your body allows you to. Whenever you're ready, inhale, stretch your arms sideways at shoulder level. Turn your neck to face left. Exhale, bend your knees where your thighs are parallel to the mat. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your toes, your feet, all the way until your neck, your tip of a finger. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, turn your neck forward. Relax your hands. Turn your left foot to face forward and join your legs back together. Take few moments to observe any changes, including your pelvic muscles. This improves the flexibility of the hamstrings, strengthens the thighs. Excellent. Now, next, let's go for some sitting asanas. Let's all sit on the mat. Whenever you're ready, let's start with ankle rotation. Make sure that there is some distance between your feet. Whenever you're ready, turn your ankles. Turn your feet all the way to the right. Stretch them forward. Inhale. Turn your feet all the way to the left. Stretch them backwards towards you, forming one circular motion. Exhale. Continue this circular motion, 5 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reverse. Inhale as you stretch your ankles forward. Exhale as you stretch them backward. Gradually slow down the practice and relax. Bring your attention to your ankle joints. Next, let's go to the next practice. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Bend your right knee and your left knee, joining your feet together. Use your crisscross fingers to wrap it around your feet. Pull them towards you as much as possible. Whenever you're ready, let's start flapping both of your knees like the wings of a butterfly. Baddha Konasana or the butterfly pose. Make sure that your back is straight. This asana greatly helps in strengthening the reproductive system, balancing the hormones, strengthening the lower back, especially for women. This is a great asana to practice. And even after a long sitting day, this greatly helps relax the back muscles. Gradually slow down the practice. Release your hands and straighten both of your legs. Now spread your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Whenever you're ready, crisscross your fingers and bring them forward at shoulder level. Slightly lean back to inhale. As you exhale, draw a nice big circle between your feet. Exhalation helps our hands, our body to move forward. 4 and 5. Now reverse the direction. Important thing to remember is we don't bend our back. We bend from the bottom of our spine in order to come forward as we exhale. 3, 4, and 5. Now relax your hands, release your hands. Let's just do a forward and backward motion like we are rolling a large tortilla in front of us. As you inhale, slightly lean backward. As you exhale, push your upper body forward. Again, we don't want to arch our back, but we bend from the bottom of our spine. Let's start the practice. Inhale. Exhalation actually helps our hands to come forward. Excellent. Now gradually slow down the practice and relax your hands. Join your legs back together. Take few moments to observe any changes in your lower back, your shoulder joints. Increase the awareness. Excellent. Now let's go to the next practice. Bend your right knee and support your right foot on your left elbow like a baby. Like when we are carrying a baby, use your left elbow to support your right foot. Wrap your right hand around your right knee and just move left and right like you're actually calming a crying baby. This greatly helps strengthening the pelvic muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, the reproductive organs, the back, and provides great strength to the hamstrings, flexibility to the hamstrings. Gradually slow down. Release your right hand and straighten your right leg. Let's do the same on the left. Bend your left knee and use your right elbow to support your left foot. Wrap your left hand around your left knee to support the knee. It's like carrying a baby again. Make sure that your back is straight while doing this practice. Let's start by moving left and right like our calf muscles is a baby right now. The calf muscles starting from the knees until our ankle joint is a baby we are cradling. Excellent. Now gradually slow down the practice and straighten the left leg. Take few moments to observe any changes around your knees, around your lower back. Next, let's go to the Ustrasana. For those with hernia, slip disc, can skip this practice or do this with caution. Let's start by coming in Vajrasana. For those who have trouble being in Vajrasana, can take the help of a pillow or a blanket. Start the practice. Let's start by bending the right knee and sitting on our heels. Bend the left knee and sit on your heels. Now, this is Vajrasana. For those who have trouble sitting like this, can use the help of a pillow or a blanket to be able to sit on it. Now, next, make sure that there is half arm distance between your knees. This is to give balance. Half arm distance. There should be like some distance between your knees for balance. Whenever you're ready, stand up on your knees. Place your hands facing downward. Place your hands facing downward. This is to support the bottom of your spine. First, Ardha Ustrasana. Inhale, slightly push your hip forward, where you can see yourself, your head looking at the ceiling. Hips forward, look at the ceiling. Ardha Ustrasana. Whenever you're ready, release your right hand and touch your right heel. Release your left hand and touch your left heel. Ustrasana, camel pose. Open up your chest, breathe freely. For those who are not able to do Ustrasana, can stop at Ardha Ustrasana. Make sure that your neck is free without pressure. Open up your chest. Normal breathing. Excellent. Now, whenever you're ready, release. Slowly place back your left arm to support the bottom of your spine. Release your right arm to support the bottom of your spine. Gradually exhale and come back to the center. Release your hands. Join your legs back together, the knees back together. Let's come back to Ushtrasana. Straighten the left leg and then straighten the right leg. Now take few moments to bring your attention to different parts of your body, your neck, your upper back, your lower back, your chest muscles, abdominal muscles. Ushtrasana is, it has a long list of benefits. It helps alleviate asthma. It helps to increase circulation to the brain, helpful before meditation. It helps to reduce double chin, like where we have extra muscles here around the neck. It actually helps the abdominal or digestive system. It improves the digestion capacity, the lunch capacity, in other words. It strengthens the digestive organs. And I can go on. It helps to helps with diabetes. It helps to balance or control the diabetes condition and so on. Let's go to the next practice. For those with recent abdominal surgeries, hernia, or slip disc, can do this with caution or skip it. Let's start by raising both the hands sideways. Inhale, raise your arms all the way higher, palms facing forward. Whenever you're ready, from the bottom of your spine, we should make sure that we don't arch our back from the bottom of your spine. Exhale and bend forward. Try to touch your toes without bending your knees. Try to touch your forehead to your knee. Try to touch your toes with your fingers. Do this as much as your body allows you to. Normal breathing. Inhale. Slowly raise your hands all the way higher. Exhale. Lower your hands, spreading it sideways and relax. Take few moments to observe any changes in your lower back, your hamstrings. This greatly improves the flexibility of your hamstrings, strengthens the digestive organs. Next, let's go to the supine practices. Let's all rest with our back on the mat. Whenever you're ready, let's start with raising our right leg 90 degrees or perpendicular to the mat as we inhale. Exhale, lower it down, and let's do the same on the left leg, alternating both the legs, 10 on each side. Inhale as you raise your right leg, the leg. Exhale as you bring it down. Let's start the practice. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Now let's retain the position for a count of 10. As you inhale, raise and retain the position. Normal breathing. Do not hold your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Now inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Take few moments to bring your attention to your lower back. Next, let's go for the cycling practice. As you're biking, bend one knee, your right knee, and lift your left leg at 45-degree angle. Alternate by bending your left knee and the right leg at 45-degree angle. When you alternate, it forms like a circular motion, like we are biking. Excellent. Straighten one knee while the other knee is bent. Now reverse the direction. Gradually slow down the practice. Rest your feet back to the mat. Slowly straighten both of your knees. Next, let's go to the next asana. For those with recent abdominal surgeries or hernia, sciatica, can skip this practice or do this with caution. Now, if we are going to lift both the legs at a 45-degree angle, for those who want to, if it helps, you can lock your left toe with your right toe, like you're interlocking with each other, right toe with the left toe. Hands firmly on the mat. Whenever you're ready, inhale. Raise both of your legs at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bring it back. Let's do for a count of 10. Start the practice. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now retain for a count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. Bring your attention to your lower back. Next, let's go to the next asana, Setu Bandhasana or the bridge pose. For those with advanced stages of pregnancy, menstrual cycles, slip disc, or hernia can skip this practice. Let's start by bending both the knees. Bring your heels as close to the body as possible. Hands firmly on the mat. Whenever you're ready, inhale and lift your abdominal and your chest muscles as high up as you can, away from the mat. Only your shoulder is on the mat. for your shoulder, and your head is on the is on the mat. Abdominal and chest muscles high up. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your feet, your calf muscles, your knees, your lower back, upper back. Exhale, lower your back to the mat. Straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg. Setu Bandhasana or the bridge pose. This has a long list of benefits again. It helps with a rectal prolapse. It helps increasing the blood flow to the head and helps when done before meditation. It helps with the lung capacity. It improves or helps people with asthma. It helps with the diabetes condition and so on. Next, let's go into a guided deep relaxation session. You can keep aside any of your accessories if it helps relaxing. You can keep your glasses, watches, hairbands. You can keep them aside if you wish so. Slightly spread out your hands and legs on the mat. Let's all gently close our eyes. And mentally imagine a 3D image of the body. Right from the tip of our toes until the tip of our head, mentally scan a mental image of your body. Now slowly bring your awareness to the tip of your toes. Observe your tip of your toes with your mental eyes. Make very slight movements in the tip of your toes to observe its presence. Relax your toes. Gently wriggle your feet and make sure they are in the best relaxed state. Relax your feet. Slowly, let's move our attention to the calf muscles. Relax your calf muscles. Gently shift your focus to your knees. Slightly tighten the knee joints. Tighten. Tighten them a little more. Tighten and relax. Completely let go of all the tightness in your knees. Relax your thighs and your hamstrings. Relax your lower back, the pelvic joints, as the lower part of the body is in a completely relaxed state. As we exhale, let's chant along our sound and feel those sound vibrations in the lower part of the body to bring in some healing. Take a deep breath. Ah. subtle vibrations in the lower part of the body. Slowly move your awareness to your lower back. Observe your lower back rested on the mat. Relax your upper back and your lower back. Gently shift your attention to your shoulder joints. Slowly wriggle your shoulder joints to make sure they are in the best relaxed state. Relax your shoulder joints. Relax your elbow joints. Relax your fingers. Gently move your attention to your neck. Relax your neck muscles. Slowly bring your attention to your abdominal muscles. Observe your abdominal or stomach muscles moving up and down, rhythmic to the breathing pattern. Observe the chest muscles expanding and contracting, rhythmic to the breathing pattern. As the middle part of the body is in a completely relaxed state, let's add some healing through the sound vibrations by chanting a long oo sound, ookara, and feel those subtle vibrations throughout your chest. Let's all take a deep breath. Feel the subtle vibrations throughout your chest. Slowly, let's shift our focus to the forehead. Let go of any tightness around your forehead. Relax your cheeks. Relax your ears. Relax your chin and your jaws. Relax your lips and your tongue. Observe the air moving in and out through your nostrils. Relax your eyelids. As the head region of the body is in a completely relaxed state, let's add some healing through the sound vibrations by chanting a long ma sound as we exhale, like a bumblebee, and feel those vibrations throughout the head region. Take a deep breath. Feel those subtle vibrations throughout the head region. As the lower, middle, and the head regions are in a completely relaxed state. As we exhale, let's chant along ah, ooh, and the ma sounds and feel those vibrations in the lower, middle, and the head region of the body. Let's all inhale. Ah. Bring a gentle smile on your face. Slowly raise your right hand all the way at the back, straight. Gently turn to the right side of your body with both of your knees bent. Bend both your knees and rest on the right side of your body. Whenever you're ready, with the help of your left hand, slowly try to sit up on the mat. You can keep your eyes closed for a while if you wish so. Whenever you're ready, let's move into the next practice of breathing, pranayama. Always make sure that your back is straight. During pranayama, we always practice in a light or empty stomach. We don't do multitasking, like we don't drive and then do pranayama. It is done with full awareness within ourselves. We always breathe through the nose unless instructed to do so through the mouth. Most important thing is we are not exerting pressure on the facial muscles, like we are applying a lot of pressure while exhaling or inhaling. The face should remain completely calm while we are practicing pranayama, no pressure exerted. Let's start with Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's bend our index and middle fingers inward and the other three fingers out. The other hand, we can adopt a chin mudra, joining the index and the thumb together and the other three fingers joined together out. You can place the other hand on your knees. Let's start by closing the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale completely through your left nostril. Now, inhale through your left nostril for a count of 8. Sorry, for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, close your left nostril with the ring and little finger. Exhale for a count of 8 through your eye. Empty the chest and abdomen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale through a right nostril with a count of 4. Fill your abdomen and chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your right nostril again with the thumb. Exhale for a count of 8. Emptying the chest and abdomen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue another round. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. Always remember to start by exhaling on the left and end by exhaling on the left. Do one more round. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama can be practiced by people with any age. It balances the energy channels in the body, the Ida and the Pingala. It helps to bring focus, mental clarity, and improves decision making. It helps balances the prana. It helps with diabetes, blood pressure. It helps improve and kind of brings back the balance in the digestive system. It reduces inflammation and many, many other benefits when done at least for 5 minutes on daily basis. Let's go for the Bhramari practice. Let's start by, while exhaling, we bring the tip of our tongue to the hard palate behind the teeth. We do not touch the teeth, but the hard part behind the teeth. We touch the tip of our tongue to the hard palate as we exhale and chant the na as in namaste sound and feel those vibrations, the sound vibration passing through your tongue, through the roof of the mouth, throughout your head. Let's do for a count of 2. By adopting the Kechaki Mudra, close the earlobes with your thumb. Close the earlobes from outside with your thumb. Spread your fingers, your index finger on your between your forehead, the middle, and the in ring finger around your nose, little finger around your lips. Close your earlobes from the outside. As you exhale, chant a na sound touching the tip of your tongue to the hard palate. Let's do 2 rounds. Inhale. Inhale. Brahmari greatly accelerates the healing in your throat, ear, nose region. It helps improve the voice quality. It makes your voice more subtler, sweeter, softer, and more effective. It's great to reduce insomnia and to be practiced before sleep or meditation, and many other benefits. Let's all join your hands at the heart center whenever you're ready. As we exhale, let's chant a long Omkara, followed by the ending prayer as we come towards the end of today's session. Take a deep breath. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay our gratitude to the divine and gratitude to the yoga masters who have given us this precious knowledge. Thank you, divine. Thank you, yoga masters. Inhale, come back to the center. Release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. Once it's warm, cup it over your eyes. Massage it over your facial muscles and neck muscles. With a few blinks, looking at your palm, open your eyes. With this, we are ready to end today's session. Hope you all have a wonderful week and practice whatever we learned on daily basis to bring in the best of your physical and mental well-being and spread the same around you. Thank you all for joining. Namaste.